it's Danny, and today I have swatches on my arms because I reviewed 2 palettes. Today I reviewed Maybelline's The Nudes palette, and I reviewed Wet n Wild's Comfort Zone palette. Let me tell you why I picked these 2 up specifically. I was watching my favorite YouTube gurus videos, and a commercial for a 12-pan palette by Maybelline came up, and it was for the nudes, and I thought it was amazing, and it was everything that I've ever wanted. I mean, it's a nudes palette, and it is coming in the drugstore, so I had to buy it. And when I went online and saw the reviews, they were so mixed. And I don't really like investing in makeup products unless I know for sure they're great. But yeah, it was just such a mixed review from online websites and YouTube videos. I mean, some people said they loved it and some people said they hated it. So this is kind of my 2 cents on this. And also, the reason why I picked up Wet n Wild's Comfort Zone palette was because people who hated the Nudes palettes recommended instead Comfort Zone by Wet n Wild, so that's why I reviewed it. So one clear difference right now is the price and the packaging. This one looks a lot better than this one in my opinion, and it was a little bit more expensive. It was about twice the price as this one is. I bought this one at Rite for $5, and I bought this one at Target for $10. So those are some clear differences that I'll tell you right now. Other than that, let's get to the swatches, and I'll let you decide for yourself which one you like better.
Hey guys! So like I said before, the most obvious difference between the 2 is the packaging. Also, one comes with a sponge tip only applicator and one comes with a sponge and brush. This is a close-up of Maybelline's The Nudes palette, and as you can see, you have such amazing colors to work with. You have 6 shimmery shades and 6 matte shades, and on the back of the packaging, Maybelline claims that you can separate this palette of 12 into 3 quads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those would be your 3 quads, and 4 trios starting there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Those would be your 4 trios, and you can also separate them into duos, starting again from that shimmery shade, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on across the palette. It looks like this would be such an amazing palette to work with, but in reality, application is a bit difficult because especially the matte and light shades, they're a bit chalky when you apply them, which would make blending difficult. Other than that, I think you can work with it. So this is what the colors actually look like when they are swatched, and these are in order as they appear on the palette. They don't have names, but with the lighter shades, I had to do 2 coats of swatching on them in order to get it to even show up, and this is with primer on. But other than that, the metallic shades are very silky and smooth and very easy to work with. I'd just be careful with the light ones, like I said before.
So that was kind of my 2 cents on the Maybelline The Nudes palette. As you can see, I still have the swatches on my arms right here. What I'm going to be doing next is I am going to be opening the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, which is kind of what people are saying that they prefer over this palette. So we'll see how it looks up close and what the swatches look like in comparison.
This is a close-up of Wet n Wild's Comfort Zone palette, and as you can see, it's an 8-pan palette and it is a permanent item in their collection. The eyeshadows are very creamy and soft and silky and very easy to apply and blend with. As you can see, it comes with a sponge and a brush tip applicator. And the palette comes with brow bone, eyelid, crease, and definer colors. And it is separated into 2 columns. The first column being warm undertones, and the second column being cool undertoned eyeshadows. The pigmentation and color payoff of this palette is amazing. Paired with the fact that it's very silky and soft to the touch, I can see why people would prefer this over the Nudes palette. These are up-close swatches of the colors, and the top row is the first column in the palette, and the bottom row is the second column in the palette. Overall, these were extremely easy to apply, and the pigmentation came off amazing on the first try. So even with the lighter colors, I didn't need to kind of pack it on. It just applied very easily. The only problem I have with this palette is that they are all metallic shades. As you can see, they all have a shimmer to them. It would have been nice to have a matte color, but other than that, I totally recommend this palette.
Okay, so now that you saw the swatches and I kind of gave you a close-up of what the colors look like, you can decide for yourself which one you want to pick up at the drugstore. I mean, this one isn't as bad as people make it out to be, but it's definitely not all that. It's not as great as I hoped it would have been, but at the same time, this one, it's all shimmery shades, so I don't know how versatile it's going to be. So there are definitely like pros and cons to both of these palettes. I'm going to be doing videos with both of these palettes. I think I'm going to do a neutral smoky eye with this one, and I think I'm going to do a beginner's makeup look with this one. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and tell me if you picked up either. I want to know what you think about them, and yeah. I guess that's it for my video right now. I'll see you guys soon, and I will be posting tutorials on this like I said, so look for those soon if you're interested on what they'd look like applied, you know, on like the eyes and such. Be sure to like this video and subscribe and share it and comment and all that other YouTube stuff, and be sure to follow me on Instagram at ohdangdanii with 2 eyes. I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys!